Welcome to Now. I'm your host, Curtis Parody, bringing you the news happening in the world right now. Well, today, the first thing I want to talk about is this. This is the new robotic hand that Nigel Ackland, age 53, has been using for a couple of months now. It's the next generation of carbon fiber, Terminator-like mechanical hand, and it's freaking amazing! This hand is so precise that Nigel is able to tie his own shoes, put on clothes, and even peel vegetables. The new hand is giving Nigel a whole new look on life. Now, as you can see, this hand is a far cry from the old mechanical claw-like thing that some people have. This one uses sensors to actually respond to his muscle movements to actually activate the hand. Now, Nigel does point out that the hand doesn't actually have wrist movement, but it is actually able to rotate 360 degrees, which is a little strange to see, but it allows him to reposition the hand to grab things without actually having an articulating wrist. Personally, when I see this thing, I see a very promising future for people who have lost an arm or a leg. If this is what's possible now, just think of what could possibly be available in like 5 years. With the constant progression of technology, prosthetic arms and legs may be as functional as flesh and bones. If you want to check out the full video of Nigel's robotic hand, you can find that in the description below. From robotic hands now to television. With the world moving away from traditional forms of television, Nielsen has revealed a new class of viewers. They're called Zero TV households. This new class of entertainment viewer is not watching TV in the same ways their parents may have. Instead, they're actually getting their entertainment from their computers, tablets, or smartphones, and from websites like Hulu, Netflix, or right here on YouTube. In the US alone, there are over 5 million Zero TV households, and the number is continuing to grow every day. According to Nielsen's findings, a large percent of Zero TV households are actually watching their media on their computers, whereas a smaller percentage are watching it on their smartphones and tablets. When I look at this data, I'm really not surprised. I myself would classify my home as a Zero TV household, as I do not subscribe to traditional methods of TV viewing. Personally, I like to think of my TV as like a giant computer screen because, well, it has a Mac Mini connected to it, and, well, it's a giant computer screen. For myself and many others, the idea of sitting down in front of a TV at a set time, watching a program that has cut-ins of commercials, that makes no sense. If it's 7:08 at night and I want to watch a show that aired yesterday, well, then that's what I'm gonna do. And heck, you know what? Maybe I'll watch a 4-hour marathon of it while I'm at it. Regular cable and satellite just can't do that, unless of course it's already scheduled. Also, the part that I love about this is that no matter what screen I'm watching this on, I can take the content with me. I can start watching on my TV, move to my iPad, and then end up on my iMac, all watching the same content no matter where I am inside of my house. Show me a TV or cable company that will allow me to do that for free. The Nielsen numbers also show that the younger you are, the more likely you are to be a Zero TV type of person. And the older you are, the more likely you are to get TV via an older method like cable or satellite. For myself, I'm glad to see the viewership through non-traditional methods is growing because, well, that means there's more possible viewers for this show. Also, keep in mind, of course, you can watch now on any YouTube-enabled device, which nowadays is like everything that's connected to the internet. Take that, traditional television! From that interesting story to another great traditional media source that's actually moving to a non-traditional type of means. It's official, everyone, National Geographic has a Tumblr account. Yes, that's right, and they're doing something rather interesting with it. They're showing off some of their greatest pictures from the past. The new Tumblr blog called Found is National Geographic's great way of celebrating its 125 years of existence. They have some absolutely stunning photos on that site, so you should totally go and check it out. Link to that in the description below, and hey, if you're a big fan of Tumblr and you wish to stay up to date on everything happening now, you can follow this show on Tumblr, thenowfeed.tumblr.com, if you're interested. And last, a little food news for all of you, because who doesn't like talking about food? Well, it looks like some celebrity chefs are under the knife as a new report has come out accusing them of using too much salt in their dishes. Jamie Oliver, Gordon Ramsay, and others have been accused of using too much salt in their dishes. The game meatballs served at Jamie Oliver's restaurants contains nearly 1.5 times the maximum amount of salt an adult is recommended to eat in one day. Ramsay gets off slightly better with the steamed mussels, cider cream sauce, and fries, which contain just over a gram of extra salt. Now, surprisingly, the high amount of salt is not good for us, and the US government watchdog known as the Food Standards Agency claims that the United States is consuming far too much salt, leading to an epidemic of high blood pressure and strokes. Wait, stop! Can I just cut in here? The word epidemic means nothing anymore. It's thrown around so often that no one even freaking cares. There's an epidemic for everything these days. If you were to walk up to someone on the street and tell them, hey, guess what? There's higher blood pressure and hey, you're more susceptible to strokes now in first world countries like the US, they wouldn't be surprised at all. But back on track here, surprisingly, after this study came out, restaurants like Jamie's Italian has categorically denied the findings of the study. They regularly test their own food for salt content and feel that it's well within the reasonable levels. So even though these great restaurants are serving food with high salt content, I don't think anyone's really going to stop eating there because, well, good food is good food. So jumping back to the first story of today, I want to know, do you think that sometime within the future, let's say like within the next 30 years, prosthetic arms and legs will be so advanced that people will actually amputate their fully functioning limbs to get them? Tell me in the comment section below, or of course you can always let me know on my Facebook page, through Twitter, or on Google+. Links to all that and the other topics I talked about in today's episode in the description below, along with the always amazing subscribe button. So until next time, I'm Curtis Parody, and that's what's happening now. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video today. You can of course check out more videos I create by clicking on them below. Check out Now for the latest news happening in the world right now, Paradise Gaming for some fun gameplay videos, or of course my personal vlog channel to see what I'm like outside of my studio. Also, if you're interested in supporting the show and getting some new clothes for yourself, check out the store at thecurtisparodystore.ca. See you guys later.